Hey, how's it going? And welcome back to RaeVibes. Introducing why you struggle to change habits and how to fix it. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to maintain good habits effortlessly while others struggle to break bad ones? Why do we automatically reach for our phones first thing in the morning or crave a late-night snack even when we're not hungry? The answer lies in the science of habits. Habits shape almost every aspect of our lives. From the way we eat and exercise to how we think and react, habits determine our behaviors more than we realize. But the good news is that habits are not set in stone. They can be changed with the right strategies and mindset. In this video, we'll dive deep into the science behind habits, how they are formed, the psychology and neuroscience of habit loops, and most importantly, how to break bad habits and build new ones that stick. Let's get started. A habit is a behavior that becomes automatic through repetition. According to a 2006 study published in the Annual Review of Psychology, nearly 40% of our daily actions are habitual rather than conscious decisions. This means that almost half of what we do each day is not a result of active thinking, but rather ingrained patterns. Our brains develop habits as a way to conserve energy. If we had to think consciously about every small action, brushing our teeth, tying our shoes, or driving to work, we would be mentally exhausted. Habits allow our brains to operate efficiently, freeing up mental energy for more complex tasks. Another reason we develop habits is due to reward-based learning. If an action brings a sense of pleasure or relief, we are more likely to repeat it. Over time, our brain reinforces these behaviors, making them automatic. In his book, The Power of Habit, journalist Charles Duhigg outlines the habit loop, which consists of three key components. 1. Cue, trigger, a signal that initiates the habit. 2. Routine, the behavior itself. 3. Reward, a benefit that reinforces the habit. For example, imagine you have a habit of eating a cookie every afternoon at work. Cue, you feel a dip in energy around 3 p.m. Routine, you walk to the office kitchen and grab a cookie. Reward, the cookie tastes good and gives you a temporary energy boost, reinforcing the habit. Over time, your brain links the cue, 3 p.m. energy dip, with the routine, eating a cookie, and the reward, sugar boost, making this behavior automatic. Habits are formed in the basal ganglia, a part of the brain associated with emotions, memory, and pattern recognition. When a habit is repeated, neural pathways strengthen, making the behavior more automatic. This process is called neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize itself based on repeated experiences. A study published in the journal Neuron found that once habits are established, they are stored in the brain even when the behavior is no longer in use. This is why old habits can resurface if triggered by the right cues. Additionally, the neurotransmitter dopamine plays a crucial role in habit formation. When we perform an action that brings pleasure or satisfaction, our brain releases dopamine, reinforcing the behavior. This is why we tend to stick with habits that feel rewarding, even if they are not beneficial in the long run. Because habits are deeply ingrained, breaking them requires conscious effort. Here's how to rewire your brain and eliminate harmful behaviors. Number 1. Identify your triggers. Recognizing what cues your bad habits is the first step to change. Ask yourself, when do I engage in this habit? What am I feeling before I do it? Is there a specific environment, emotion, or time of day that triggers it? Number 2, replace the routine, not just eliminate it. Since habits work in loops, simply stopping a bad habit is often ineffective. Instead, replace it with a healthier alternative. If you tend to snack when stressed, replace unhealthy snacks with fruit or nuts. If you scroll social media before bed, switch to reading a book. If you smoke to relieve anxiety, replace smoking with deep breathing exercises or chewing gum. Number 3. Make it harder to engage in bad habits. A concept called friction can help break bad habits. The harder it is to do something, the less likely you are to do it. If you want to stop hitting snooze, place your alarm across the room. If you want to reduce screen time, delete social media apps or use website blockers. If you want to stop eating junk food, don't keep it in your house. Number 4. Use the 2-minute rule. Habit expert James Clear suggests in Atomic Habits that when forming new habits, Start with a version that takes less than 2 minutes. Instead of, I will exercise every day, start with, I will do 1 push-up. Instead of, I will read a book, start with, I will read 1 page. This makes the habit easier to stick to, and once started, it's easier to keep going. Now let's talk about building good habits that sticks around us. Number 1, start small and build momentum. A study in the European Journal of Social Psychology found that it takes an average of 66 days to form a new habit, though this varies by person and behavior. The key is consistency over intensity. Number 2, use habit stacking. Linking new habits to existing ones makes them easier to adapt. After I brush my teeth, I will floss. 2. After I pour my morning coffee, I will write in my journal. This method takes advantage of already established neural pathways. Number 3, track your progress. Keeping a habit tracker increases accountability and motivation. Seeing daily progress builds momentum, making it easier to continue. Number 4, reward yourself. Rewards reinforce behavior. Choose small rewards to encourage habit formation, such as treating yourself to a relaxing activity after exercising or celebrating small wins. I used to struggle with morning productivity. Prior that morning, I would set almost like 6 alarms with a 5-minute intervals, and I would snooze my alarm multiple times and rush through my mornings feeling groggy. After learning about habit loops, I changed my approach. For its cue, placed my alarm across the room. For its routine, immediately drank a glass of water and stretched. For its reward, felt more awake and started my day with energy. Over time, this became automatic, and I no longer felt the urge to hit snooze. This experience showed me firsthand how small habit adjustments can create long-lasting change. Habits are powerful. They shape our behaviors, influence our success, and determine our overall well-being. The good news? We have the ability to reprogram them. By understanding habit loops, identifying triggers, and using science-backed strategies, we can break bad habits and build better ones that last. Thanks for tuning into RaeVibes. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content on self-improvement and personal growth. Let's start building better habits together, one small step at a time. Hope you're having a great day, and as always, see ya.